the FBI and CIA can say that, based on CrowdStrike, they can make all these conclusions when, the malware that was in the servers is available commercially to other countries, other groups. So if there's no proof that Russia is the hacker of the DNC, then why is it bad to speak with Russia?
Well, you've got all the intelligence agencies in the United States have said that the Russians hacked the DNC. You don't believe them?
Well, they didn't do their own investigation. They're basing their investigation on CrowdStrike.
I'm not sure what. Do you know what he's talking about? CrowdStrikes? I don't get that.
I'm woefully behind on my cybersecurity knowledge. I should know more. But I think there's a lot of different dimensions to this that have prompted enough suspicion that folks want to look into it further. I'm reserving judgment until we have more facts. But enough connections seem to have emerged that there's three separate investigations going on, one in the Senate, one in the House, and one by the FBI.
Right, and you've got a lot, got Michael Flynn, you got all this money deal going on, Flynn, there are a lot of things that need to be investigated. You've got the president, for heaven's sake, who's saying, to the Russian ambassador and foreign minister that he feels, some of the pressure is off on this Russia thing, that he fired the FBI director because in part of this Russia thing. There are all kinds of things going on here. Plus, I can't believe that all of the leaders of all of the intelligence agencies who came up with a report that DNC was hacked, that I don't know what the crowdsourcing thing is, but they certainly have investigated it. They didn't say it off the top of their heads. Did they? Julia?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, that's certainly that's the feeling that most people have. I think it's really challenging as commentators to talk about this because inevitably we're interpreting what's happened. But, that with that caveat, my interpretation is that the evidence that's come out about Trump letting Comey go and, wanting him to stop the Russia investigation is, that's a good reason to believe that there might be something there. In the sense that seems to have been kind of a focal point. Mm-hmm. So that, I think is really, it's really challenging and it's really hard not to see the available evidence through our policy preferences and through our personal reactions. But I think that is my best reading of the available evidence.
Thank you, Professor, for being with us. Professor Julia Azari, our first guest, Associate Professor, Assistant Chair of the Department of Political Science at Marquette University and co-author of the piece we're talking about, 538 article, Even the Biggest Scandals Cannot Kill Party Loyalty.